Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. We've heard a lot, haven't we, about how great it is that boxing's got all these, dream matchups because of the excellent Turkey and his money, and it's all going on in Riyadh and Saudi and etc. etc. And then we get some, we get the flip side of that, which is kind of connected because the money is obviously what's motivating everyone. Everyone wants a slice of the big fat pie. Everyone wants their turn at the pig's trough to sort of stuff it all down. And the latest, fistic brain fart is the announcement that Jake Paul is going to fight Mike Tyson. More to the point, he's going to fight him at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas on July the 20th, which holds 80,000 people. Okay, right. Jake Paul, look, I didn't see his fight at the weekend with the guy called Borland, I think his name was. I'd never heard of this Borland guy. He had a big winning record. I've heard he was terrible. I know a few people who did videos, like I know G-Man's video that I watched. He said he was bloody awful. Okay. He's got a modicum of talent. He's a beginner. He's a novice, Jake Paul. I don't begrudge him his right to, do what he wants to do. If he's got the guts to get in the ring, fair enough. I like what he does with other people like Amanda Serrano. He's helping Amanda, and he's a big supporter of boxing in general, I think. But sticking him in with Mike Tyson, and it is hard for younger people to explain to younger people just how, at one point, how seemingly unbeatable Mike Tyson looked. When you followed his career, like he turned pro in 85, I think, and I became aware of him maybe 6 months after he turned pro, and I followed his career, and I was a massive, massive fan. And, the sheer awe of the man, the speed, the combination punching, the balance, low center of gravity, all that pivoting with all that power and speed. I've never seen anything like it. My grandfather, who, if he was alive today, would be probably pushing 110, maybe 107, something like that, I think he'd be. He went back to the days of Marciano, and he remembered Joe Lewis fighting Tommy Farr, and, because he was Welsh, my grandfather, and Tommy Farr was a Welshman, and he would talk about all these. Even he said, Mike, this kid Tyson is a killer. My grandfather was a very difficult person in terms of boxing to impress. All the Brits were crap. All the Americans were brilliant. He used to wind me up, because I was a teenager. What are you talking about? And he'd sort of stir the pudding and, have a laugh at my expense, which is fair enough. What can you do with young people if you can't make fun of them? Hey, I was one that was made fun of. But he thought Tyson was great, my granddad did. He thought he was incredible. And, he had that mystical awe of the unbeatable fighter. There are only two fighters who looked unbeatable at a particular point of their career in my lifetime. And I'm a year younger than Mike Tyson. I'm 56, I think he's 57. And that's Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. when they were in their primes. So Tyson from, say, 86, 87, 88 maybe, just unbelievably powerful, intimidating, seemingly unbeatable. Great chin on the rare occasions when Bone Crusher and Tony Tucker landed good punches. Bruno landed a good left hook. He took them. Jones in his prime, in his pomp and circumstance, was magnificent. Absolutely stunning. And looked just about as unbeatable a fighter as I've ever seen. Of course, Tyson and Jones got old and didn't, in case of Tyson, he didn't live the life. He had his emotional issues, and with Jones, it was a case of going on too long and wrecking his body by going up to heavy and then boiling it down to light heavy again, and went on for way too long. If you'd said to me Roy Jones Jr. was going to have 10 defeats on his record when he retires, I'd have said you were mad. 10 people beating Roy Jones, you're having a laugh at you. If you'd have told me that Kevin McBride would end up making Mike Tyson quit on his stool, I'd have said, well, Mike Tyson must be about 80 years old then. But no. Anyway, getting back to this original piece of lunacy, Jake Paul is going to fight Mike Tyson. Well, there must be 30 years difference in age, roughly. Maybe even a little more. And they don't know whether this is going to be a fight or an exhibition. It's got to be an exhibition. Come on, man. I mean, Tyson will probably turn 58 by the time this, July? When's he born? I can't remember his birth date. I used to know it. But it'd be a lot close to 58 and he will 57 if he's not 58. And Jake Paul, a younger man, a novice essentially, takes the game seriously, nothing against him. If he's putting money into boxing, that's fine by me. But this is a very strange development. Maybe I'm giving it too much time. Maybe we're all giving it too much time. I don't know. But yeah, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, July the 20th, in front of 80,000 people. Oh, and by the way, it's going to be shown on Netflix free. And Netflix, I read somewhere, got like 250 million subscribers or something. They can all watch it free if they're interested in that sort of thing. And a lot of them will watch it because it's car crash TV. It's a weird sort of, it's almost like a parallel universe. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I mean, if it was something ludicrous like John Fury and Mike Tyson, well, John Fury wouldn't go anywhere near Mike Tyson, but you know what I mean? Or, I don't know. I mean, recently there was that bloody James Toney versus Razor Ruddock thing that went on. Well, I watched about 45 seconds of it and I just couldn't watch any more. It was horrible, but yeah. All right, leave your comments below. Let's leave it. I don't need to say any more, do I? Come on. Leave your comments below. Tell me what you think of this. I guess, hey, look, I made a video about it. So I guess it's having the desired effect. It's, it's getting eyes on it. But it's just, it seems to me that to some extent, although we're getting these dream matchups made, this is also an era where the more outlandish the idea, if you can put it into practice, people will watch it. And I suppose that's, it's we're back to Barnum and Bailey, aren't we? We're back to there's one born every minute. We're back to, the freak show at the circus. Okay. I guess, it'll sell. I mean, people will watch it and it's free to air. It's not pay-per-view, this thing. I'm astonished about that. But the only bloody fight that isn't pay-per-view in this day and age. World class, I mean. But let me know what you think. Comments below. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the like button. Spread the word about Joe Stunner Boxing. I'm looking forward to reading your comments. This is a weird one, isn't it? Anyway, go on. Catch you later. Bye for now.